What's up, y'all? Give y'all a minute to get in here. What's up? It's freaking game day. Give me a minute and I'll talk to y'all. Let me pop this up on the computer. Give me 1 minute, guys. Possibly girls. Who knows? I can see y'all's chat without me having to freaking stare at the comment section. Can y'all hear me all right? What's up, Big Phil? What's up, Keith? 28-17, Tennessee. And of course, we got Joey Foster. Oh, Lord, roll tide. Should have figured. Have y'all seen the Ohio State game? I mean, Oregon State's getting blown out the water right now, 42-14. Now, Keith, my prediction on the game, I'd go with 34-31. It's supposed to have some late rain coming in during the later part of the game, so I believe it'll be a ground game, and we'll come out with that victory. You love West Virginia, but you're a Vol. Oh, man. Well, all I can say about that is I'm glad to have you on my channel, man. And I hope you keep coming back for more. What's up, Russ? If y'all didn't know, my actual name is Russell, so that's pretty close. All right, Fubar has Tennessee at 42-38. That'd be a little high for me. But that could mean overtime for us. So you never know. G. White, I already checked him out. For me personally, I couldn't put us at 8 or 9 just because we are unproven. I mean, I wouldn't want to put something out there and just have to crow over it later. You know what I mean? Although he done good with his video. And he's a very straight up guy. I was surprised to find out that he's a Vanderbilt fan. But, I mean, as long as he's a Vol fan, I mean, more the merrier. Oh, Russ, yours is the same thing. All right, man. G. White, you got 38-28. That's not a bad prediction. To be honest, that's not bad. All right, so let me ask y'all something. If y'all had to pick somebody that was going to be the standout of this game, who would you pick? Or unproven, it don't matter. What do y'all think? Yeah, like a ball player. G. Watt, you said West Virginia was 10 points away from a 4-win season last year. List those games if you don't care. If you will, buddy. Of course, Joey says Will Greer. That's all I've heard for the past freaking month is Will Greer this, Will Greer that. Dang. Well, I'm tired of hearing about West Virginia. Let's just put up or go home. GY, well, you probably haven't had any time to watch my videos, but earlier this year on Uncle Lou's show, I predicted Keller Chris to start this game, and then later changed it up about a month ago, saying Garantano. From what I've seen about Garantano, he's changed, and if anything shows us what to a quarterback that's had a crappy head coach like Texas A&M and Jimbo Fisher, I mean, they turned that quarterback straight around like night and day difference. Mike Reiser, who is McCoy? Way to go, Fubar. FAU? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. As bad as I hate Lane Kiffin, I mean, I don't wish the worst on nobody, no matter what Tennessee fans have gone through. But he talks a lot of trash. Yeah, Keith, I believe that too. Garantano or Chris going to have to prove who they're going to be. Right now, you either have to show what you have, because this is the first game. You're going to fail no matter what. If it's a third down, if it's a fourth down, you're going to fail. But one thing I would look at is, how do they handle the ball? How do they handle the situation? Is the situation too big for them? If it is, then Chris or Garantano needs to go in. Now, let me get caught up with these comments. All right, G-Wop. West Virginia versus Baylor. Now, I didn't watch any of West Virginia last year. The year before, I knew they were, but it is just West Virginia. All right, Joey says, seriously, I really think the one player to watch and my pick to have a big game is David Long, linebacker of West Virginia. The scheme we're running, that Tennessee is running, linebackers, they should have a good day. I mean, not to offend you, but West Virginia isn't known for their front four or their front three. Although y'all run a 3-3-5, maybe y'all's defensive backs have a better day than the linebackers, given that we're probably going to go to the ground and see how this thing plays out. Russ, one of the major things that I've seen out of Garantano, and I went to the spring game and he still looked like the same quarterback to me. Little lethargic, always pissed off. But the more I've watched over fall camp, he's definitely getting his passes out a lot faster. I mean, by the time he drops back, that freaking ball is already gone. So that may be what Jeremy Pruitt has seen in him. We'll have to see today. It's put up or shut up time. All right. White says West Virginia won by 2 points to Baylor, 4 over Iowa State and Kansas State by 5, 11 points. That's a lot like our season, not last year, but the year before, Dobbs' senior year, where we could have went to a SEC championship with no problem if we hadn't have made bad reads in like the Texas A&M game in overtime, or the South Carolina game, and what was the other freaking game? There was 4 games that we were very close in. It wasn't the Alabama game, wasn't the Georgia game. Appalachian State. Yes, Appalachian State. That was a terrible game. All right, Keith says, I'm curious about the secondary, if they will dominate, because some good names in our Tennessee defensive secondary. I mean, the media, they haven't covered Tennessee well at all. Our defensive backs, yeah, they're good, but they got a bad name because of Justin Martin, or what was his thing name? Martin, I know that for sure. But I do think we'll have a good day with our defensive backs. But the two that I would really love to see have a good game is Alontae Taylor and Bryce Thompson. But it's risky putting them out there. Very risky. I'd maybe put out one at a time just to see how they play. But we don't have much depth at that position, so they're going to have to play. All right, let me scroll back up through these comments, y'all. All right. G. Watt says, also remember Tennessee is 26-4 on opening day the last 30 years. 2 by UCLA, Cal, and Oklahoma. 2 of those squads were higher ranked than West Virginia is now. What I really think about this game is it feels a lot like the 06 game of Cal. And I've heard this a lot, especially from Jason Swain. I mean, if you remember that game, we weren't favored at all. But I mean, we got stops when we needed it. But I don't think this game will be a blowout like that one. Joey Foster, thank you, man. Rodney to Just. Okay. Glad we got that over with. Let me know in the comments below. Can y'all hear me good? Like, give me a 1 if y'all can hear me good. Give me a 2 if you can barely hear me. Natty Back Steve, what's the score on the Ole Miss game? And you commented about South Carolina. There for a minute, South Carolina had their hands full on that second drive. I was like, "Ooh, man!" But of course, we know what that game's going to be. GY, I hear you. The freaking coaching was terrible. Uh, yeah, back to what we were talking about. Once I find your comment again. Y'all just bear with me. Y'all should know I'm new to live streaming. The first time I ever tried to live stream, there was nobody that came. Sorry about that. So I appreciate y'all, and I'm surprised it's doing so well right now. This is amazing. Let's see. G-Bot said we have the talent, just not coach. That's true, man. Really true. Um, let's see some more. And Memphis. Now, I'm a home state guy, except for Vanderbilt. I like Memphis. I really liked when Riley Ferguson went to Memphis, and I was really high on Riley Ferguson back then until he transferred. Justin Martin. Mostly he wasn't so bad, but he was really inconsistent. Yeah, I do, Russ. I do believe that we're going to grind it out on the ground with quick passes. I mean, Garantano, he's good with those quick passes. As long as he can get the ball out early, it'll be there all day. I believe he was 90% accurate with short throw passes. I'm glad y'all can hear me good. Keith, nice job trolling. Now you back, Steve. 37-27. I know you predicted Tennessee to win this game. 27's a little low for West Virginia, but you never know because of the rain that's coming to North Carolina at that time, at the later part of the game. You could be right, sir. And I hear you, man. I'm an SEC homer. It doesn't get any better than the SEC, I believe. Holy crap. FAU just scored. It's 56-7. Who the hell are they playing? GY, talking about recruiting, clear advantage for Tennessee. Done covered this crap. We're freaking loaded. Although they have proven players where we don't, they also have 5 non-scholarship. No, was it? Yeah, they only have like 5 scholarship defensive backs. You know what that means, right? They could have all 5 scholarship defensive backs on at one time, and then where are you going to go? Because you're unproven by then. If they can't put out, your second string definitely ain't going to put out. Oh, not your prediction for Tennessee. All right. My bad, man. Got a little confused. Oh, that was the Ole Miss game. I got you. Yes, talent does always catch up with good coaching. As long as you're a good coach, you can produce those players, whether they're 3 stars, 4 stars, or 5 stars. As we all know, not many 5 stars get into the NFL. Knocking on Georgia. Y'all don't get that? No hope for you. Let me ask y'all something real quick. Do y'all want a halftime show on here, or do y'all want a post-game show? Comment below. It's one or the other. GY, I know, man. It's freaking crazy the people that he benched and then put out Justin Martin on the field. I mean, come on. There has to be somebody better than that. Post game? Sure will. I sure will. I might even do like the last 5 minutes. Well, no. Volunteer Roadshow actually said he was going to try and get the last part of the game live. So y'all go over there during the last part of the game and tell them I sent you. And whenever I go live, you're more than welcome to come celebrate with me, because this is a clear win. I don't care what any West Virginia fan thinks. This is a clear win. You're not the SEC. I mean, nobody recruits like the SEC. So that's going to be... There's too much talent in Tennessee to lose that game. If we lose that game, I believe it'll probably be because of Ty Helton. We got to get him down on the field. I mean, I know he wants to be up there on the booth because he can see more, but from experience, seeing how coaches have done from the ground to the booth, it's going to be a lot easier if you're on the ground. Joey Foster, you definitely come back. I won't make you crow too much. Hopefully I don't have to crow. Yeah. Fulmer was in not Fulmer. The Haslams. I think they've been screwing up Tennessee since the early 2000s, since we won that national championship. I mean, come on. Look how the Cleveland Browns are doing. Even though I'm not an NFL guy, I still stay up to date with the NFL. And one more thing, Joey. I appreciate you commenting on my videos all the time, even though you trash talk. I mean, I love the trash talk, man. It's just so hard to trash talk to a camera instead of reacting with people. That's why it's so much different with this live stream rather than videos. Jimmy, I know you've watched my video, and I predicted Combo to go off in this game. And I was watching SEC Now earlier, and they were talking about, Tim Tebow said, "Oh, I think I just come up with a thing, King Kong Bow." Come on, man. Come on. At least be original. You didn't come up with that, and every Tennessee fan knows that. But what can you expect, Florida fan? Hope you caught that, Matty back, Steve. Yeah, exactly, G. White. Look what the Haslams did to the Browns. My point exactly. Fubar, I feel the same. That name Haslam sounds like Butch. Man, I gotta use that. Keith, do I have your permission to use that? I gotta use that in the freaking video. TD Texas. What's the score on that? Because the last I heard, it was 22-22. Yeah. Although I don't really like Texas. I hope y'all know that. I mean, they're the fake QT. I do like Maryland, even though they have those crappy helmets. Exactly, Jimmy. Exactly. Although I did like Tebow in college, even though I'm a Vol fan, I don't care to admit it. He just peaked in college. That's it. Don't really care too much for him as a analyst. Nah, I'm good on that. Joey, that score. It could come back to bite Texas in the ass with that score. GY, exactly. He says, and remember when ESPN was outraged that Tennessee fans rejected Schiano. That whole stuff, we won't get into all that, but it's a lot of there's a lot of bull going on with the media, not just ESPN, but we won't get into politics. But I believe like back in the 40s, there was stuff like this going on, not with football, but with just the mainstream media. He can't even read the cue card right. Ole Miss scoring big time. Who are they playing again? If y'all can't tell, I'm mostly just strictly UT. I mean, of course, I try and research as much as I can, but with the videos and doing like a study on our opponents, it don't leave you much time. Unless you write out everything and then you're going to get confused like I did in the past two videos. Natty Back Steve says, oh yeah, Jimmy Lovelace. I'm proud of our fans too because we finally stood up for something. God knows we needed it. Natty Back Steve says, I think the only reason the Vols weren't performing up to par after the 2004 season was due mainly because of the staff under Philip Fulmer. If they gave him a chance to get some better coordinators, we did struggle. I don't really think that was all because of the coordinators. That was quarterback play too. He also says in there it wouldn't have been a problem and y'all wouldn't have endured the next decade of hell. That is in the past though. Yeah, I think most Vol fans, they're just ready to leave that stuff in the past, and we're mostly all on one page, just waiting to get our shot at a natty or just at least the SEC championship. I didn't watch, but I looked at an article about Jeremy Pruitt saying that Tennessee fans already have too high of expectations for him. No. Here's the thing with Tennessee. You either come here to win or we don't want you at all. We're tired of being average. We're tired of being last in the SEC. We're tired of being made fun of in the SEC. It's time for us to be back to where we used to be, where we used to be feared, where you didn't want to go up against our defenses because we grabbed one and put one on their ass. Texas Tech does need a new coach. I appreciate it, G. Watt. Yes, our offense, like last year, uh, I watch most of the games with my brother, and like we could predict every freaking almost nearly every offensive snap they were going to take. It was always a screen to the right, or it was always a post pass. I mean, those are high school throws. Natty Back Steve, I am. I mean, I love this guy. Even though he hasn't been a head coach, I don't care what the media says. Uh, he'll have us back by year 3 or 5, depending on if we can shut down this Georgia recruiting train. I mean, it's pretty bad right now. But here's the thing with Kirby Smart. He doesn't necessarily look at all these guys that he's recruited. Some of these could be busts for Georgia. Yes, I was so tired of the cliches. I mean, most people say Pruitt, he's a dull guy. I mean, he's not exciting. So what? He tells it like it is. And that's what I want, you know. That's what we need. We need somebody that's going to be straight up. What's the time, y'all? 3:02. Here in about 5 more minutes, I'm gonna get off, get ready for the game and all that. Uh, yeah. Let's talk a little bit more about this game, though. What did y'all think about Dana crying about practices and about the Orr situation? Jimmy Lovelace. That's half true. Uh, Very good recruiting tactic, especially say if a boy's in like 2A high school football, that's going to be really huge to him. You know. GY, the way I look at it is it's only 7 practices, and you only get them for maybe 2 hours a day. I think 40 hours in 1 week. That's a normal work week. Now that would add up to 8 hours a day, I believe, in 5 days. So we would go with 4 hours a day, give or take. But yeah, West Virginia doesn't have the talent that Tennessee does. Well, there's Jennings. Oh yeah. Before I go, JJ Peterson. Y'all know I stay high on recruiting. I look up the crap daily. Tennessee football came out with like a small article saying that he'll be okay Sunday. That's not true. He'll be here Monday. He's got a 5-day grace period where he has to set up all his stuff before he can actually go to practice or meet with his coaches. But then he has 3 weeks of training that he has to do. Jason Swain was hoping that he'd be here by the Florida game, which that won't happen. He'll be here by, let's see, I think by the Georgia game. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm here with you. I was telling Volunteer Roadshow because he asked me about this. One of his commenters asked, and he knows I stay up to JJ Peterson. Uh, well, stay up to par with JJ Peterson. Um, I didn't think he was going to come. I mean, the last enrollment that was possible to get your classes filled was yesterday, and luckily he came Thursday and filled all that out. So he cut it pretty freaking close. I believe JJ Peterson will ball out, but again, we have to give him a couple weeks to practice at the least, because these other boys, they practice all fall. They've practiced in the spring. I mean, not all fall, but in fall camp and all spring. Joey says West Virginia scores early and often. Go Mountaineers. Tennessee fans, you're welcome to troll. Give him your best line, and let's see what he comes back with. Ah, Mike. Oh, just kill me now. West Virginia ain't winning this game. West Virginia hasn't seen a defense like Tennessee. Yeah, we were terrible last year. That isn't last. Well, this year isn't last year. G-Pop. Oh, 55-17. Are you crazy? Yeah, Jimmy. We better have him piss tested before the game. One last question for y'all. JG or Chris, who do y'all got right now, today, first quarter? You know, GY, Florida quarterbacks have a tendency to go out against Tennessee. You got Chris? Chrissy? I believe it'll be JG. Go ahead and troll Jerry. Never seen him in one of my videos, so go ahead. You have no idea, sir. None of us have an idea on what the Vols are going to do. This is all hope. But one thing I can tell you is we're totally prepared for a fight. Freaking Dana had to prepare for every aspect that we were going to throw at him. Yeah. Before y'all go hit that like button. And yeah. Zero rushing yards. Exactly. Watched the video on him, and I mean, although, yeah, you can make the pass where you win the game, but what did the game really show? Who was the better team? We all know. Make Tennessee great again. I love it. I love y'all. I mean, I couldn't do this without y'all. Seriously. The support y'all show me, the amount of views I get. I mean, I started with 2 subscribers. One person I didn't even know, and the other one was BVD. I've been subscribed to BVD for over 5 years. That man is a freaking legend. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't do these videos. Jimmy, thank you, man. That's a good prediction, Jimmy. Madre London runs for close to 200 yards. I'd really love to see how Ty Chandler does this game. Of course, Jerry's an incest Bama fan. Go figure. Now I'm going to have all the Bama fans in my freaking comments. Go ahead. I don't care. I'll trash talk you. Mike, I appreciate you. And go Vols, baby. I appreciate it, Carson. Yeah, I'll have a bunch of videos. Carson, those last 2 videos that I've done, they weren't the greatest. A little bit out of my element. Really busy studying, but it's a whole lot different live. I actually like it live rather than videos. 60-3, Virginia. Well, that's a terrible score. I'm assuming Pettaways for West Virginia. I don't see it against this defense. We got way too many free hitters. As long as Alontae Taylor and Bryce Thompson can do their job, come on. Jerry, Big Orange going to get a spanking. Who? Syracuse? Clemson? Maybe. I mean, Clemson's doing pretty good right now, but maybe Syracuse. Small Nappy, what's up, man? And thanks for the troll. Pretty bad when your team's named after an ear. Can't say nothing. I mean, can't say nothing. No, Carlson, no. No, I need more people on my side. G. Watt, if that's true, you're going to hear it in the post game. If that's true, you're going to hear it in the post game. And y'all West Virginia fans better come back. And the ones that predicted West Virginia to win, y'all better come back for the post game. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off here. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Feel free to chat some more. And as always, go Vols, baby!